Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started with our Panama Beaches real estate tour. As you can see, we've got a Google Earth image of Panama City right now. We're going to head over to Panama Pacifico, which is the first development to the west of Panama City. Zooming in here to the former Howard Air Force Base. Let's take a look at Panama Pacifico. Alright, so the first project we're going to start with here is Panama Pacifico, which we're included in our Beachers tour because it's just outside of Panama City. It's actually only about 10 minutes from downtown Panama. As you can see, it's on the former Howard Air Force Base. The picture to the left showing an aerial of the entire project. It's massive, and really it's unlike anything that we've seen in Panama so far, and as a company we really like the project, Panama Pacifico. It's well funded, it's well thought out, and sales have been very good in its limited release, which up until this point is some condo offerings as well as some single family homes. Let's get into the project a little bit more so you can see, but in terms of area, it's literally right next to Panama City, but it feels like a totally different world. So as we said, easy access to the city and beach areas. Gorgona is about 30 minutes down the road, which is our closest beach to Panama City. As you can see, these are renderings, mostly condos on the left-hand side, and of course the single-family homes on the right-hand side. In construction now, they've already got some office space completed. There's some pretty high-profile tenants there, and that will be moving in, including Dell, 3M, Caterpillar, some other major shipping logistics companies that are involved with moving freight and also the canal. But for the purposes of this project, we're going to focus on the residential side of Panama Pacifico, which is going to be beautiful. Just a really well thought out project. Lots of green space. As we said, peace and quiet, but you still got easy access to the city. And Law 41 is one of the reasons that the project was built. Feel free to contact us to get some more information about that Law 41 and how it benefits both business owners and property owners in Panama Pacifico. So that's the first area. All right, now we're going to head over to Gorgona, which is the first beach community that we're going to be exploring. Gorgona Beach. You can also see neighboring Coronado here. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at what's going on in Gorgona. Here we are in Gorgona, showing the long stretches of beach there. We've got the mountain behind the beach, which is quite a stunning contrast. Gorgona's great. It's just a small beach town. The water's nice, there's good surfing, there's great fishing there right off the point, and it's a long beach that you can just walk down and really enjoy, at times being the only one on the beach. We like Gorgona. For investment purposes, it's certainly happening. It's up and coming. We've got a lot of development going on out there, as well as some finished projects, which we're going to take a look at this time. On our left, we've got Playa Serena. On our right, we've got the Biltmore. Both views from those condos are, as you can see, about as close to the water as you can legally get in Panama. Fall asleep to the waves. Really nice quality of construction, especially with Biltmore. We like that project. Nice layouts, good price point, and you get the advantage of being right next to Coronado. All right, now we're going to head over to Coronado. We'll look at Coronado, which is Panama's largest beach town, right next door. As you can see, Coronado is quite a bit bigger than Gorgona. Alright, here we have Coronado, which is Panama's largest beach community. As you can see, an example of one of the many restaurants, Miss Mendoza's Mexican food, and there's one picture of the waterfront in Coronado. Most of those homes along the water range anywhere from $500,000 and up, but there are certainly some very affordable properties within Coronado, the gated community, that you can get for $200,000-300,000, even below, depending on the age, the size, etc. But we like Coronado. It's the hub. It's the center of beach activity in Panama. Certainly easy access to the city. You're only about an hour away. Some examples here, as you can see on the left-hand side, is a beautiful home on the Equestrian Club. They've got a very large horse community in Coronado. On the right-hand side is a view from the Coronado Country Club Towers. We've also got a Tom Fazio designed 18-hole golf course, country club, beach club. It's really a great community feel. A lot of residents, full-time and part-time. We said active expat community from really all over the world, and that's where you're going to get almost all of your shopping. Residents that live on the beach area tend to do most of their shopping in Coronado. Next stop is the Rio Mar San Carlos region here. Quite a large stretch of beach which we're combining into one part of our presentation. All right, next region we're going to be covering is from basically San Carlos to Corona, which is a strip of property to the west of Coronado. Mostly small town, small homes there. You've got a few very small condos, but for the most part it's homes. And yeah, just really kind of country living in Panama, but still close enough to Panama City. Rio Mar on the right-hand side is one of the examples of the projects that are going up. The first tower is done, and it's beautiful. Rio Mar is gorgeous, and that's completed already. On the left-hand side, you've got a home we have for sale in San Carlos, as you can see, very close to the water. These people did a little interesting thing with the landscaping there, but you can certainly grow all kinds of tropical fruits and vegetables out in these beach communities. Very fertile soil, and really a nice touch to owning a home out at the beach is your tropical landscaping. So that's San Carlos to Corona. Next stop is Vista Mar. As you can see, this is a very old picture of Vista Mar, what it used to look like, and well, now let's take a look at what it looks like now. Next area we're going to look at is Vista Mar, which is a gated community. As you can see, some pretty massive homes on the left-hand side. Got some sweeping ocean views from some elevation there. It slopes down towards the water, which you can't see. Behind those homes are two condos with a third in construction, and that's a nice area, Vista Mar. You've got golf courses you can see on the right-hand side. Another nice community that's not too far from Panama City, but certainly a whole world away in terms of the hustle and bustle of the city. There's one of those condo towers I mentioned, and example of a home to the left, courtesy of ERA Panama, for sale there. All right, the next stop is Decameron and Playa Blanca, two all-inclusive resort communities. As you can see, Playa Blanca down here on our left-hand side, Decameron this stretch right here. Combine these two resort areas into one slide, but basically it's two all-inclusive resorts that also offer some housing options in and around each respective resort. Playa Blanca featuring mostly condos in their founders projects. Playa Blanca is interesting. They've got this concept. It's purportedly the second largest swimming pool in the world. Right now, they've got half of it done, lagoon, saltwater lagoon, and it's every bit as grand as the picture shows on the left-hand side. Right-hand side is a Decameron resort. As you can see, very lush out there. Kind of looks like the Mayan Riviera stretch there in Mexico. But yeah, this is our Decameron. Got some really nice condos as well as golf villas for sale there. As we said in the slides, major commercial development happening. There's new resorts going up in the area. There's shopping, restaurants sort of filling in. And you can see some examples. To the left is the Decameron Golf Villas. To the right is the Playa Blanca Founders Towers. It's nice to have all-inclusive close. They've got shows, they've got dining. It's a little bit of a lifeline in terms of just activity. But of course, you're close to Coronado, you're close to Vista Mar. None of these places, as you saw on the satellite, are really too far away. So everybody tends to get together at different times throughout the week. Right down the road is Buenaventura. Again, very old image. All of this is completely redone. It's amazing to see what's happened in the last couple years. But yeah, let's take a look at Buenaventura. Buenaventura, hands down, Panama's most beautiful beach community. As you can see, the left-hand side, just gorgeous grounds. The right-hand side features the Buenaventura Hotel. That's just gorgeous. They've got a really nice beach club there. Some lagoons. Really well landscaped, very well thought out, and certainly luxury. Every bit of luxury. This is the nicest option in the beach areas. And you've got the Jack Nicklaus Signature Golf Course on the way. It's in construction right now. Just some examples of some of the interiors of some homes in Buenaventura. Some are beachfront, some are not. They've got some condo options as well. It's pricey. Buenaventura is not cheap, but it's certainly, it's an option for those that want to live in a really beautiful area. And it's about an hour and 45-minute drive from Panama City, so not too bad. And it's just down the road from Playa Blanca and Decameron. And our last stop is Pedicee. All the way down. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see what we just did here. Started in Panama City. Now we're going to make our way down to Pedicee. Down here is Playa Vernal. Beautiful, famous surfing area. Let's zoom on in to Pedicee here. Just a little beach town. As you can see, pretty close to the water, but not right on it. We've got some major developments going on here, and this is Costa Pedicee right down here, Andronima right here, all very close to Pedicee proper. Let's take a look at our slideshow and see Pedicee. As you saw on the Google Earth, Pedicee is just a small little beach town. You can fly there in 45 minutes, or as we say, drive 4.5 hours. At one point it was a well-kept secret, and now it's getting out. People are starting to move down there, full-time residents, vacation owners. The only challenge is it's a bit of a drive from Panama City, as we've said, 4.5 hours. But once you're down there, you don't have any reason to leave. You've got lots of small towns that you can go grocery shopping in. They've got hospitals there, even a movie theater, and fantastic little restaurants. We like Pedicee. Here you have some examples of homes in Pedicee, mostly homes. There's some developments, Costa Pedicee and Andronima being two of the larger, more visible ones, but there's lots of small developments there. And just down the road from Pedicee is Playa Vernal, which we took a look at on our Google Earth tour, but that's another just beautiful area. We didn't really consider that as a town, so to speak. It's more just a little, very small community, but Playa Vernal is certainly up and coming and very beautiful, and that's about 45 minutes from Pedicee. But Pedicee, again, just a really cute little town, fantastic fishing, good diving, and also surfing in Vernal and even Pedicee proper.